Hi there, welcome back. Well, I said it in the last video, I need your help. We have some blank spaces in the history of my car and I want them filled in. So, join me today on a journey to the history, the fact that I know, the part that I know, and let's see if we can fill in the spaces. Join me. Well, we're gonna start with the knowledge I have. And I figured it would be best to start from now back all the way to 1980. But before we do that, first I want to tell you my car has chassis number, yeah, that's number 32531. And you see me looking at there because here's the monitor, the screen of my computer. Um, that helps me. It's build number 261A. I guess that means that my car is the 261 Ferrari 308 GTSi, the injection build. My car is from 1980 and the plates says June 1980. And I believe that means that my car's early production of the injection version, maybe even a dealer version or something, and it is originally delivered in the US of A. But we're gonna come to that later on. First, I want you to know that the GTSi, the injection with the Bosch electronics, yeah, Google it, replaces the GTS with the Weber carburetors. Yes, and that means that my car has almost 50 horsepower less than the original GTS, but my car is better. It starts better. It is just progress. To be honest, my car isn't that bad because a lot has been changed over the years. So a lot of horsepower lost by the injection part is being compensated by changes to the engine. Well, forgive me. Not only me. So it's funny, 1740, let's have a look. 1740, where is it? Where is it? Yes, 9 GTSIs were built starting from 1980 till 1982, because after that they found a solution for the loss of horsepower. So the Quattrovalvo, the QV, was introduced. So only a small amount of cars, even the Berlinettas, the GTBi, only has about, where does it say it here? I can't remember anything, so I have to look it up. I'm so sorry, guys. About 400. I don't know. Who cares? So about 400 Bs are built. But I have an GTS because I like the Targa. And well, I really love my car. You know that. And I think the injection is a perfect starting Ferrari. So why not? What can I say more about the GTSi? Well, I said 1980. Most websites say that they only start from 1981. So that's why I believe that my car is an early production unit, number 261A. And I believe that that number is stamped in the bodywork of the car, coming from the body shop. And that's to ensure that when they paint the car and to tear it apart, that the numbers still match because it's a hand-built car. So every car is different. If you take a left door out, you cannot place it on another frame. So that's one of the magical things that Ferrari has with his cars. So, but let's go back to the history. So we're now living in 2021. And as you know, I started the restoration in 2018. So meanwhile, I'm gonna go hop back to 2012. Yes, 2012, because that was the year I bought my Ferrari. The current mileage is 107, 27, almost 128. I forgot. My car's not here. I can not check it. But I bought the car with 117,500 miles on it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I paid times were good in 2012. I almost wanted to say it, but I'm not going to say it. But it's under the 30,000 euros. And I got a good, very good price on the car. But what happened to the car before I bought it? Because I didn't just bought the car without having a look at what am I going to buy. Now I have to admit I did not do a PPI on the car. Do you call it PPI? Yes, I think it. Purchase inspection. Yes. But that's okay because I knew the car was in maintenance at Kroijmans before I bought it. Well, that's the one of the main dealers we have here in the Netherlands. And when I called, it was not for sale by them, but just a company around the corner. Well, they did not have any experience with Ferraris, but when I called Kroijmans and told them about the car and about the owner of the car, Kroijmans to me said, well, Mark, that's a good car. So they said, that's a good car. But then the phone died. So they told me, it's a good car, buy it, do it. So, but the owner before me bought the car in, I'll have a look, the year 2000. And he paid 40,000 euros for the car. That's a lot. But in 2002, he had a problem. Engine broke down, had to be welded, and a complete overhaul was done, costing about, having a look, also about 20,000 euros. Yes, and that was, if have a look at the June of 2002. So that was an expensive year for this guy. But well, it happens when you buy Ferrari. When he bought it, the car had around, let's see, 89,000 miles on it. Well, we're going a little bit further back into time, because from then, so starting from 2000 until now, I have all the documents, all the paperwork, all the things you need to know about this car. But from then, back to then, I only know that in October 1996, actually at my mother's birthday, the 14th of October, the car was brought to the testing site. How do you call it? The company that where you can register cars in the Netherlands, and that was done also by Kroijmans, but they did not have any paperwork left of that stage, so I only have the part that the RDV, it's called in Dutch, have for me. And then it got its license plate. So question number one, if you are in Holland and you have seen my car between 1996 and the year 2000, please let me know. And while I'm asking this question, I know, and I'm opening it right now, I have some information. No, I have not. No, that's wrong. That's in 29. Okay, so if you have any idea what happened to my car in the stage of 1996 until 2000, that 4 years that the first owner in Holland had the car, I would like to know more about it. If you have a picture, or maybe you can track down somebody who's driven it. I don't even know the miles that's been driven on the car, but that's okay. What I'm more interested in, and my question to you guys, is more about what happened until from 1980 till 1996. There's one magical date, and that's 1987. We're gonna come to that in a few seconds. Um, but I'm gonna go back to 1980 first, because on June 1980 my car was registered. You saw the stamp, well, as a proof, and I believe its first registration was done in California, but I have no idea if this is true. So if there's any way to find it out, and I now know you're gonna say Carfax, or I tried it, but my car was gone before they started digitalizing all the information. So I have nothing. So, if you have any idea what dealership possibly could have gotten my car in June 1980, well, that would be a fantastic starting point. Imagine having a picture of the first day the car is there, or the first month of year or something. That would be fantastic. So let's have a look at 1980. And before we do that, I'm gonna answer that stupid call. Rule number 1. Make sure nobody can call you while making a video. Okay, this is the part I do know. 1987. A lot happened to my car. Number 1. January the 11th in 1987, my car was offered for sale with 52,000 miles on it. It was offered for sale in San Diego, California, and it has a phone number, but I tried to call it and it doesn't work, of course. It was offered with a red Rosso with 10 interior, 52,000 miles, in the LA Times of January the 11th, 1987. I got the part that says in the paper, like this, yes. But then, what happened then? Because on the November 1987, and funny it is, the 1st of November, so changed the numbers, the 1st of November 1987, the car was again for sale, this time in Los Angeles, California, and it was offered by Select Motors at California. Oh, sorry. Also in the LA Times. It doesn't say anything about the miles, but what I do know, in that time it must have crashed, because we found the damage on the car, and all the replaced parts, like the fans on the front, are all dated on 1987. So that means that that year has been horrible for my car. What I guess, it was for sale, 52,000 miles, somebody wanted to get rid of the car, maybe on a test drive, or after selling it to a new owner it crashed, and then it got by Select Motors company, and then repaired and been for sale, and then after that the trace disappeared until 1996. So for me, I would love to know who owned the car, what happened to the car, was it for sale anywhere else. There's no registration whatsoever, but that would be fantastic to know more about the time there in the US of A. And also, if you have any information about that dealerships, here, ad number 1, and here we have ad number 2. Pause them, have a look at the ad. Maybe you recognize one of the companies I tried to contact and tried to find contact, but that, for example, the Select Motors. In November 1987, I found a website, europeanselectmotors.com, and I figured, well, maybe these guys, but I sent them an email and they never responded, so I don't think they are the dealership that once sold my car. But wouldn't it be fantastic if I found some pictures of that time? That I would love to see that. Or maybe get in contact with an owner or the kids of the owner. You never know. Well, join me, join. Find them for me. Yes, that's what all I want to ask. Help me find some more information about the maybe the California area. Maybe there are some leads. I can make a list of dealerships I can contact, and maybe you guys, I know the European spotters helped me a lot. That's why I got all these pictures from 2000 until now of my car. It's just amazing. And maybe there's something like this in America, and yeah, well, you guys can help me get some more information about my cars. Oh, one car. So, well, yeah. So that's my question. If you know anything or have a lead or something, you say, well, Mark, go there, and don't say ferrarichat.com, because I am a big visitor of that site already. But if you have any idea, well, help me out. I would love to get some more information. So with that knowledge, I want to thank you for watching. Join me again next time. Hopefully soon I can visit the car again. I love to see how it is now. And until then, I want to thank you for watching and goodbye. Bye bye.